My name's Dave, and I play games. It serves that my entire legacy as a coach. So I've been coaching now for 31 years. In roughly 2 months or so, I fell in love with Nadia in 1976, which is before many of you were born. I've been coaching. I've had kids at championships with the USA. I've had elite kids. And my whole legacy as a coach comes down to the fact that I play games. And I suppose it's better than no legacy at all. And people ask me, well, why? What are you doing? What a colossal waste of time. What do you mean you play games? Well, you don't play games with team kids, do you? Well, we did a survey. Several years ago, I worked for USA IGC, United States Association of Independent Gymnastics Club. I traveled all over the world, and I taught sessions to everything from preschool coaches to national team kids. We did a survey of a whole bunch of recreational students, and guess what we found? Warm-ups are boring. So we asked kids on this survey, what were the 3 things they liked most about gymnastics, and what were the 3 things they disliked most about gymnastics? The 3 things they disliked the most were, and I'm going to take a guess, stretching, conditioning, warm-up. This is a recreational class. Okay, good. Now, what were the 3 things they liked the most? Jumping in the pit, trampoline, and swinging on the rope. And back handsprings was in a really close tie. So now I'm looking at these kids and I think, okay, we've got recreational kids who come once a week. They don't want to be good gymnasts. They're already taking piano lessons, swimming lessons, sumo lessons, bowling lessons, every other kind of lesson. They like gym, but they're only doing it an hour a week or an hour and a half a week. Please tell me if you think, how flexible can you make a kid 1 time a week for 10 minutes? Tell me. 0. It is physically impossible. You can't. There is not enough demand. Your body reacts. You know, there's a stress, it reacts, you know, and that's how it is. If you're only stretching once a week, you can't give them enough stimulus to make them become more flexible. So they can't get more flexible. You're not helping them, and they don't like it. Good. This is a good reason to keep doing warm-up the way you're doing with your recreational kids. When you think about it, because they're kids that are paying $11 and $12 an hour to come in gym. What is the key? And then, you know, Dr. Sands and Jenny McNeil, they came in and did this great study a few years ago. It was published in Elite Coaches thing, and it says, and the funny thing is, if you read the safety certification manual, it says right in the safety certification manual and in their study, don't do flexibility at the beginning of practice. Is everybody safety certified? Did you or did you not read your manual? No, but you took the test. But it says in the manual, don't do flexibility at the beginning. So why do we keep doing it? I don't know. I grew up doing gym and learning warm-ups the same way everybody else did. We ran around the floor for a few minutes, and we sat on the floor in a straddle, and we did this. And we did this, and we did pike stretch, and splits, and we did our back bends. Well, and the other interesting thing about this warm-up thing is if you don't do a stretch for 45 seconds, minimum 45 seconds, there's no benefit, 0. There's 0 physiological benefit. Okay, let's time it. Oh, by the way, that means if you're doing a straddle, it means you have to do 45 seconds to this leg, 45 seconds to the middle, 45, because stretching is very angle specific. Okay, here, ready? Go. Now, these are kids you have once a week, and you have an hour. That was 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Which means, and now if you're not doing for 45, you're not making them more flexible anyways. Have you guys ever noticed that some of your rec kids get there conveniently late for warm-up? Did you notice? Have you noticed that? I told Dave Holcomb, who was just presenting, Dave runs one of the biggest plain gymnastics gyms in the US. They run over 3,000 kids. Just gymnastics, no cheer, no nothing else. None of the artsy-fartsy swimming, dance, no, gymnast, boom. Dave switched and moved his whole preschool around and put in an entire extra 40 by 40 floor this year. Okay? And I called him, I was calling him at the same time, and he says, this is your fault. And I said, what do you mean? I've gone and done their camp for a decade, more than a decade, and I told him that there is going to come a time where one of his recreational kids will cry if they miss warm-up. If you play games for warm-up, you will have kids that cry if their parents bring them late. We have kids every week who cry and throw tantrums because their parents get them to class late and they miss the bell ringing coming down playing games. Okay? So Dave redid and put in an entire floor. I just did a seminar in Sacramento. They run 5,100 kids in 3 facilities. And they just switched their whole curriculum over to playing games. A week later, they sent me flowers. I've never got flowers from a gym because all of a sudden, their enrollment went up, their income went up, and kids are showing up more. That's in 1 week. We play games every class, every period, every day. Our team kids come in. We have level 10s. We have a pretty competitive team. I think we're not bad. You know, we have like real gymnastics. And our kids, our level 10s come in, they run, we play tag from 3:10 to 3, or from 3:30 to 3:40, and we go to our first event. That's it. No stretching, no nothing. No. Anybody ever do wrist stretching? Have you with your kids and you do all this stuff? And then what happens? Their wrists hurt, right? I mean, after all, the kids say, oh, your wrists hurt. So we say, I love this one, stretch it out. Okay, good. So we're stretching it. So basically, we're making the wrist joint more flexible. The wrist hurts, and then we tell them to put on a tiger paw, which makes the wrist not go back. Think about it. Oh, on one hand, let's make them more flexible. And then, because their wrists hurt, because now we're getting bone on bone, let's make them wear a tiger paw so their wrist doesn't bend. Has anybody ever done ankle stretching? Where you sit on the ground and you have your... What is a sprained ankle? Please tell me. That would be that. Hello. What are you doing? I mean, the whole thing is, you don't want flexible joints. You want flexible muscle, flexible tendons, but the ligaments that hold your joints stable are there for a reason. They're avascular, they're little strips of leather basically, and their job is to keep the joint stable so that you don't get things like sprained ankles. Anybody ever get sprained ankles bad when you were a gymnast or a kid? Do you notice that now if you look at a rock sideways, you can sprain your ankle? I can come like to that close to the panel mat and my ankle will sprain just because there's an edge there. I haven't even stepped on it. I haven't done gym since Moses was a corporal. And here I am. You know, that's how bad. It never gets better. So don't do this. Don't do this. Anybody back bridges, back bends? Any of you that were gymnasts, especially the girls, ever get a sore back when you're doing gymnastics? Please put your hands up. How many of you still have sore backs? Please put your hands up. Would you look at that? Now, I need somebody that's sort of, come here. Yeah, you right there. You, hurry up. This is a participation class. Get over here. Okay, lie down on your back and please show me a bridge. Gentle. This makes my back hurt just watching. Okay, go up. Oh, how's that feel? Not so good? Watch this. Is this better? Now look it, I can stretch her shoulders miles farther and come to roll down. Now, did that hurt your back? No, your shoulders stretch, but not your back. If you go to our gym, you will never, or I shouldn't say that never, 99 out of 100 days, you will never see a kid do a back bend with their feet on the floor, ever. Our level 10 kids do 2 of those bridges a year with their feet on a tumble track or a block. We use those spotting blocks or the edge of a tumble track. Put your feet up, do your bridge. You can stretch your shoulders way farther anyways, and it doesn't hurt your lower back. So we have no lower back injuries. We have no kids that have to wear those things and say they have sore lower backs. We don't do bridges. We don't teach walkovers to wreck kids. We teach them back handsprings. Back walkovers hurt. Have you ever done this when your back bend kickovers with your rec classes? What do they say after 5 minutes of doing those? My back hurts. And then we do this one. I used to do this. I love this. This kills me. Roll your back out like it's helping. No. If you want to do permanent, chronic, long-term damage to your athletes' backs, keep doing bridges with rec kids. Because how many of you had back injuries that still hurt? It's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. Okay? That's one that I really feel pretty strongly about, is don't do it. Do fun stuff. They want to have flexible shoulders, flexible upper back, not flexible lower back. We don't need to do that kind of stretching. We don't need to do bridges. The Gumby days of bridges are over, in my opinion. What is warm-up for? It is, and here's the key, to get the body ready to do work. To raise core body temperature, CBT, and get the athletes involved. To give coaches time to finish their coffee. Okay, it's really true. The whole idea of warm-up is get your core body temperature up. To sitting on the floor, raise your core body temperature. This would be another indication of why not to do stretching with rec reds. But the whole idea is if you run around, your body generates heat, and as a byproduct of heat, it doesn't like heat. Your heart and core doesn't like heat, so what it does is it pumps the blood out to your extremities to use it as a radiator to cool it off. Great. The byproduct of that is that your muscles get more fluid, warm, blah, 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 blah. Stretching also is more effective when your muscles are tired and warm. When would that be? End. Beautiful. Exactly. Oh, and if you read Dr. Sands and Jenny's study, it also, if you stretch and then do exercise, you actually have less power. It makes you less powerful. So why would I want to stretch and then go to vault? I don't want to stretch and go to vault. I want my kids fired up and going to vault. Okay? And serious, I didn't make this stuff up. I wish I had. Okay? But I didn't. So we want to raise core body temperature. We want to get the kids involved. Traditional warm-ups, problems. Boring. Let's see, they're repetitive. The kids inconveniently show up late. They don't like them at all. And this is why I did it the way I used to, because I had traditionitis. I did it because that's the way I'd always learned, and I didn't have any idea of why I was doing it, to be honest. Why play games? Notice that it's much more exciting and upbeat now. Look at that. Woohoo! You can easily raise core body temperature. Used to teach. You have almost endless variety. Kids and adults get involved. Great for team unity building. Games are fun. Yippee-doo! Kinds of games. Musical games and dances. Tag type games. Relays. Love relays. Team and teamwork games. Coordination balance games. Thinking games. Random games. Ball, beanbag, and other object games, event-specific games and challenges, parachute games, and don't forget, there's nothing wrong with a little good, clean, healthy violence when you've got team kids. They love competitive kind of chase each other around, beating each other up kind of games. Considerations when playing. Space available. Small space, small game. So we have on our floor, the way we set our floor up is team starts at 3:30. Our first, the big optional kids. We have from 3:30 to 3:40, they play games, go to the first event. 3:45, the compulsory kids start, and they play from 3:45 to 3:55. At 4 o'clock, from 4 o'clock to 4:05, or from 4 o'clock to 4:10, our rec kids have the floor, which means team goes to tumble track or shares the strip, they get the floor. Because I've got 50 kids, we gang start classes, so we start all of our 4 o'clock classes at one time. We start, let's say I've got 50 kids or 60 kids in 6 classes. Times $10 an hour. That's a lot of team kids right there. That 5 minutes of rec classes equal a lot of what my team kids are paying. And our class kids love games. Literally, we have a staircase and everybody goes upstairs and our coaches stand at the bottom with these bells, and we have bells and dingers and triangles. And you can just see them going, oh God, 3:59, 58, 59, 4, and they ring the bells, and it's like this stampede. We almost need airbags at the bottom of the stairs because the kids come flying down the stairs to play whatever game is there, okay? So, but now if you have a little space, let's say you guys don't have a whole floor, you can play games, you make up games. We go to meets, okay? We go to meets, and we've been to Rich's meet, we've been to Mismo meets. What do our kids do when we go to meets? We play games for warm-up. Our team kids go and play tag on the runway, or we go and play tag under the beam area. Because if I play games in practice, I'm for sure gonna play games in meets. That's what it kills me, is in practice, everybody does these cool warm-ups, and you go to a meet, and you have your kids run around the floor in circles and sit on the floor. And 60 kids do it all at one time, and they're all sitting on the floor. If you're not gonna do that in practice, why would you wanna do it in a meet where we're trying to get kids as comfortable as they can be? Does it make any sense? So, but you can adapt your game to small space. Level of children. Be age and ability appropriate. Use simple games for little kids. And there's tons. Time available. If you have short time, play short games. We also have some days, like on, we'll say a Saturday, we'll say, okay, we're going to play games for the next 45 minutes with team kids. And we'll play these really complicated games like Jailbirds or King of the Mountain or Sumo Bounce. Sumo Bounce is one of the greatest games in the history of the world. You get 2 giant resi pits, put them end to end with another resi pit behind them. You line the kids up in 2 teams, and the first kid in each line gets a giant exercise physio ball, and they run at each other and throw itself at each other and boink off the sumo balls, and you try to knock the other kids off the mat. It's hilarious. Does it get them warmed up? No, but boy, do they like that game. And then we play Ninja Warrior, where we stand up the big giant resis in the wall, and they have to try to climb up the resi and sit on, make it to the top, and do this. You can do that stuff. You can do that once a month and just have fun. Remember that the kids have to be enjoying it. It doesn't matter whether they're level 9s and 10s. They got to have fun. Elimination versus non-elimination. When you're playing games for warm-up part, you don't want to have elimination. You don't want kids to be sitting out. So you can make almost any game can be an in-game or an elimination game. Now, team kids at the end of practice, that's the other thing. Play a game at the end of practice. No matter how bad your practice is, everybody leaves happy if you play a game. Okay? But then they like seeing, team kids are team kids on purpose. They're competitive kids. They like seeing who's the best. So you can play elimination games with them. Just make sure the kids that are eliminated have something to do. Purpose of the goal. Are you teaching, introducing a skill, raising CBT, curing a coach explosion? So if you have a bad day, play a game with your kids. They'll forgive you. Okay. Also, you can use games to teach. You can set up things to help your kids learn stuff. Musical games and dances. All kinds of things. Body parts, beanbag. We play, these are recreation games. I play games with our diaper daredevils, we call them Mommy and Me, or some people do. We call them diaper daredevils. Mine are Dave's darlings. We have hula hoops. You can play musical hula hoops with, and in my classes, and I don't do them this year, but I ran 23 Mommy and Me's by myself in a class. And I can only do daytime because I don't play well with others. So I don't do like the lesson plan, staying in my own little area. I take 50 minutes to set up for a 50-minute class because I set up giant, humongous obstacles through the thing. But you can play elimination games with 2-year-olds. Or not elimination games, did I say that? I mean hula hoop games, like musical hula hoops. You take a hula hoop away, but instead of being eliminated, we share. So pretty soon you have 23 feet in the hula hoop. Does that, you understand? Or you can have where they go back to their own hula hoop or their own carpet square. So they're running everywhere and they have to go back and find their own. This sounds easy. This is not easy with a 21-month-old kid because they have the short-term memory of a goldfish. They don't remember they were on a carpet square, let alone which one was theirs. Okay? This is a challenging game for them. Body parts. We mix stuff up. When I play with those kids all the time, I say, okay, we line up, and you got to talk in funny voices. You got to play games and have enthusiasm. If you don't like it, how are the kids going to do it? Oh, and that's the other thing about your warm-up. If you're not sure whether you want to switch to this, look at the warm-up you're doing and say, would you like to do it? Ooh, that's an interesting question, isn't it? Would you be interested to do the warm-up you're doing? I love playing games. So yeah, I'm happy playing it. But we do body parts. So you line up in the edge and say, okay, everybody, we're going to go touch your knee on the end of the mat. And the little kids look at you and they're like, that's not your knee. And you get all mixed up. Oh, you know, well, we're going to go touch your elbow. And they say, that's not your elbow. That's your rear end. I said, well, people can't tell me. I can't tell the difference. That's a joke. The parents got that. But okay, but you can go touch body parts to things. So you can go and run and say, I want you to go touch your elbow to 5 different red things. Or you go 5 different red things. And the kids are like, that's not 5, that's 4. And as long as you mix it up, what happens is they get involved. Or you say, what color is this? And they say orange. You say, right, it's blue. Okay, we're going to go touch our elbow to 5 different blue things. And now you've really got them confused. Now they're like, whoa. Okay, you got to have lots of time to figure that one out. Okay, Beanbag Boogie. There's a whole CD on playing games with beanbags. And it's fun, actually. Ring Around the Rosie. So we do the normal Ring Around the Rosie, and then we do gymnastics. We all fall down. Well, there's a whole second verse. The cows are in the meadow eating buttercups. Gymnastics, we all fall up. Okay, and you get up and you can run around and you can do it over things. Hokey Pokey. Well, the Hokey Pokey is the coolest song ever. I love the Hokey Pokey. You can make up your own versions, but the best one is when you put your rear end in, you put your backside in, you shake it all about, and then it keep going, but you just keep going. You shake it all about, you shake it all, and pretty soon they're like, and you just kind of look at them and go, ooh, and walk away, pretending you're embarrassed. It works great because what you're also selling with little kids is you're also marketing to the parents. Okay? The kids don't get most of your joke. They don't go to Diaper Daredevils because they can drive the car. They go because their mom likes taking them because it's a social event. Entertain moms. Play games. Make their kids laugh. Drumming. Use your sticks and bang on things. The sprinkler dance. We're going to do the sprinkler dance. Okay. I need a bunch of game players, by the way. Come on up. Come on. By the way, the PowerPoint and all my notes are found on gymnasticscoaching.com. And they're going to be on these cool new videos from TRB Productions. Okay, game players, come on. Linda, you're a game player. Come on, Linda. Sprinklers. You guys know lawn sprinklers. Okay, name me what's a kind of lawn sprinkler?
Big fan one.
The fan ones. Good. Okay, ready, everybody? Here we go. Audience can do this too. Ready? Here we go. Audience, and you got to make the noise. Okay, what's another kind? Let's see, what's next? Oh, I love this one. It's a pop-up. Okay, so we're going to start down because they hide in the ground. Ready? And pop up. And you got to go like this. Okay, what other ones?
It's the one that's like...
The wild thing. We call it a wild thing. Okay, ready? Everybody, wild thing. You make my heart sing. Okay. What other? There's the little strip ones that lie on the ground, the floppers. Okay, so you lie down on the ground and we flop. Okay, and now there's those other ones, the Mormon wheels, those big giant ones. Okay, and the way those work is that we're going to hold hands and you're the center of the wheel. Okay, you stay still and I'm going around. Okay, ready? We should do this with music, but we're not going to do it with music because I don't have any. Somebody stole my projector or my thingy. Ready? And waver. And you're doing this with music, so you're going around. Ready? Pop-ups. Here we go. Wild thing. Okay, you get the idea? And you guys are laughing. The kids love this. Coach Rick McCharles, who's doing some sessions, taught me that one. Our kids love that. So we do sprinkler dance. Tag type games. I'm up to about 8,000 variations. When you're playing with class kids, use linear ones. Don't use random games because you get smashes. Do occasionally we get bumps and bruises? Yeah, absolutely. Is it worth it? In a heartbeat. Those kids, we have one coach in our rec, so we gang start our rec classes and we have one game leader. Now we don't do the thing where it's Tuesday, it's your day to lead games. Maybe you don't like leading games. Maybe you're not great at so we don't force people. We have people that are game leaders, that they love it. They can do warm up every day of the week. Doesn't mean the other coaches are off. It means they help. It means that one of them helps the brand new kid and holds their hand and plays with them. It means that they take the shy kids. We have one coach. It means that they guard the tumbling strip so that they don't get killed by the optional kids. We have one coach that is nothing but ambulance. They are first aid. For when those kids smack, they run out and get them and they put them on their knee and they pat them on the head and they give them an ice cup and they play. The kid wants to be back in the game. Okay? So, but we don't force our people to say. We say, oh, Cal, if it's your day to lead warm-up, if you're not a good warm-up leader, we'll let JC do it, for example, okay? Very easy to get heart rate up. We are playing games now. Ready? Get over here. Here go the games. The first game is called Everyone Is It. This is a great game. When I say go, you are going to tag everyone else's kneecaps like this. If you do, and we're going to make it easy, you only have to do 2 push-ups.
Sweet.
Then you're back in the game. Now, you can't block your knees like this. You can't run around on the floor like a Muppet, okay? You can bite them. You can grab them by the nose. I don't care, but no kung fu. Stay on the blue. Everybody's in. Ready? 2 push-ups for you. Oh, 2 push-ups for you. Oh, missed it. Ha ha. 2 push-ups. Oh, I'm losing my microphone. Oh, 2 push-ups. Okay, stop. Now. Oh, I gotta start my watch. Okay, stand up. Now we're gonna play elbow version. If you tag elbows, you have to do 2 V-ups. Now you can't go like this. You can't go like this. I've seen all the tricks. Ready? Go. 2 V-ups. Oh, 2 V-ups. Oh, miss. Get her. funny watching coaches do V-ups. Okay, stop, good. Now, next version, we're gonna go like this. You're gonna tag him in the back. Ugh. You have to do 5 tuck jumps. Ready, go. Oh, I missed. Ah, there's 5. Oh, stop, got it. Okay, good, stop. Okay, anybody starting to breathe a little hard? We've been playing for about 30 seconds, and that was with 2 stops. It works, folks. Now, guess what? They're smiling. And these are old, mature coaches. Okay. Very mature. The next version, be a rock.
A rock?
A rock, be a rock. Small rock, good. If you get tagged, you are a rock. To be free, you have to jump over the rock, and you have to tag them in the back. No, with your forehead. Now you're free. Okay, ready? I'm it, be a rock, haha, it. Oh, I got him, oh yeah, I got you. Oh, he made a move, nice try. Okay, jump over, hey, oh, gotcha, okay. Good, next version. This time if you're tagged, you're it, by the way.
Okay.
You're gonna be a tree. To be free, run around the tree. Twice, under the branches. Oh, and you have to sing Ring Around the Rosie. Good, you're it, ready, go. Oh, help! Get me free, sing. Okay, good, stop. Next version, everybody knows the tunnel one where you go under the legs, good. Next version is if you're, why do I keep picking you?
I'm in a red sweatshirt.
Go down on, yep, red sweat like a car. Put up on one knee. Hold your arm out like this. This time if you're tagged, you have to sit on them and you have to go flush. And they're free. You're it, ready, go. Help. Oh, you have to make the noise. Okay, good, stop. Okay, next version. Our short young fella here is going to be this is called elf tag. If you're caught, you have to crouch down like good elves do, like this, and in your highest, loudest, squeaky voice, you have to yell, help me, help me, help me! Let's hear it. Come on. Come on!
You can do it! You can do it! Oh my God, you can do it!
Do it for the kids. Help me, help me, help me!
Help me, help me!
Perfect. Now to be free, 2 other elves have to go like this. Little elf, you're free. And then she's free. He's the goblin. Ready, go. Okay, let's go get her.
Help me!
Go get him! Oh, hold him back. Get over here. Get over here. Hey. Little elf, you're free. Hurry up. Get over here. Help! Little elf, you're free. Okay, good. Beautiful. We love these kind of games. Okay. Next version, if you're tagged, you have to go in a kind of a pikey push-up shape. Like that. Now to be free, somebody else has to crab walk underneath you. Crab walk, lean back. Keep going, inch, perfect. Okay? And there's leapfrog over, there's tons of you can do. Hundreds of different kinds. What's another great one we do with Ricky? We play this game called Octopus, and this has a bunch of varieties. So let's all line up on that edge. Now you wouldn't want to do this in just a half floor because it would be too easy, so I'm going to pretend I'm an easy it. When I say octopus, you have to run from this side to that side, but not of the long piece, only the short piece, without being tagged. If you're tagged, you have to become seaweed. And now you're in, and you're helping me tag everybody else. Ready? Octopus, go. Got one. Got 2. Okay. Ready? Octopus. Now you tag and we force them all that way. Got him. Get her. Okay, got her. Okay, you get the version. That's easy. You can play with this with rec kids all day. They love this for some reason. I don't know. I think it's boring. Go over there. Next version. This time if I tag you, you stand in a straddle. But you're not out because you're still in the game. Next round, if somebody can run under your legs, crawl under your legs, you're back in. Okay? Ready? Octopus. Haha, gotcha. 1. Oh, mister. Ready? Octopus. Go. Got him. Somebody get her free. Yes, and she's back in. You got it? This is an ongoing. You can play this forever. We do it so that if the its get, say, 8 kids, then they are not it, and everybody else does 3 straddle jumps or 3 jumping jacks, whatever. Anybody notice that your heart rate goes up? Good. Is it boring? No. Okay, good. You guys can sit down for just a minute or two. Tag games, the toilet tag. Oh, and there's so many others. You can play with carpet squares, and we call it see ya. And if you're on a carpet square, you're free. But if somebody else wants your carpet square, you have to leave. They say see ya, and you leave. If you get tagged, and you can't go back to the same carpet square right then. Like you can't step off and go back on. And the kids play that forever. We play, there's this double tag where, I gotta tell you one of our favorite games. On Fridays, we have all the boys and girls start practice at the same time, boys team and girls team. And the game goes, I'll tell you, I'll show you. Let's have my game players back up. Come on. Come on, back up. And we need a couple more boys. Oh, Rich, good. Thank you for coming and joining us. Okay, so I'll play. So we have now 4 boys, 4 girls. Now, I'm going to be it, and I have 3 seconds to tag a girl. If that happens, the girl has 3 seconds to tag any boy, but you can't tag the same boy that tagged you. If you don't get them in 3 seconds, then all the girls have to do 3 push-ups and the boys get a point. Ready? Go. 3 seconds for you. You can't get me. 1, 2. Oh, got him. 3 seconds. 1. Got her. 1, 2, 3. 3 push-ups for all the girls, and the boys get a point. 1-0 for the boys. Okay, good. This young gentleman here is it. Ready? Go. 3 seconds. 1. Okay, 1, 2. Got me. 1. Oh, you're at 1, 2, 3 seconds. Oh, all the girls. And that's how you play it. Get together with a partner. Ready? Here, my partners. Oh, good. You guys break up, though. You guys break up. Yeah, get in the middle. It was a terrible marriage. Now, Rich is going to chase young lady girl, but wait a minute. She doesn't want to be tagged, so she's going to link on. If she links on, now you go run away. Ready? Go. Game's on. Got her. Get him. Tag backs are allowed. Get her. Run, Rich. Oh, mister. Ha. Get it. Run away. Oh, now tag him back. Get her. Oh, ha. You're in again. Okay, got it now. The next version is we said that was too easy. So you two are permanent partners. You link on with them.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and then you two would link on with them. And you play it. So now whatever happens, we would go in. If we link on as partners, you both have to go away. So we do it as partners. Then we said, okay, too easy. Then we made this other version. So let's say we're chasing you two. Okay? If we run and you link on to somebody, we're automatically not it now, and you're it.
Oh, now we're
so
it.
now we go. Now we tag on here. Now you're not it. Run away.
Oh,
Yeah. This one takes some while because the kids are like, hi. Okay, but it works good. Okay, so that's lots of versions. The partner versus partner tag. And we play this in the whole gym. This is a Saturday morning game. So you would have one partner, just me. You would have one partner. You would have one partner. You would have one partner. Now, you're only allowed to tag me, okay? I'm only allowed to tag you. But if we bump into anybody else, even by accident, both people have to do 3 push-ups no matter who's it. Okay, so you're chasing me, you're chasing her, you're chasing her, you're chasing him, you're chasing her. Ready? You're chasing me, go. We're walking only, okay.
Walking.
Now, if you get tagged, you have to do 3 push-ups, and now I'm it. Run away. Okay, now I'm walking. Oh, you two hit 3 push-ups.
Okay.
And now you're it. Do 3 more. Okay, now, this is a good end. Why are we walking? Because if you play with 30 kids, it's dangerous. We started doing it with mats and obstacles and barrels. The kids love this because they hide. And then we also invented walking obstacles. So now, I and the coaches walk around, and if we bump into you, you have to do 3 push-ups. No matter who you are. 3 push-ups for you. No, you don't have to do them now. And then you can also play this version in the entire gym. And this is why it's a Saturday morning game before the classes get in. You can run anywhere you want in the gym. Through the pit, through the washrooms, it doesn't matter. We eliminated the front desk office because we had kids hiding under the computer area and stuff. So you can set your own limits. But you run and you say you play for 1 minute, and whoever's it at the end of that minute does 5 bonus tuck jumps, whatever. So you can make any version you want, okay? The blob. Here's the blob. You are it. Ready? Everybody else stay away. You're the blob. If she tags you, now you link on. Now the blob's, no, hold hands, hold hands, hold hands, and the blob's big. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Now this is a skinny, this is where the blob has to communicate. Turn him, blob, turn around. Okay, now, go. Get him, we can get them all. Got him. Okay, and you say, and you keep going like that. With littler kids, if the blob gets up to say 6 or 8, divide it into 2 blobs of 3. Let them keep going. H tag, this is a great one. Go as a partner, you two are partners, you two are partners, you two are partners, you two are partners, we're partners. We are it. If we tag them, they have to make an H. Tag them, hold hands. No, you have to hold your legs up. You hold on one leg.
Wait, what?
You hold, now she, and yes, and now hold your arm up, that's an H. To be free, we have to crawl under. And now you're free. And now you can play, you can make A tag, you can make B tag, you can make R tag, you can make any, well, not every letter. Z's are difficult. Rock, bridge, tree. It's a relay race. So we'll show you how it would go. We'll just do a quick one. Be a rock, okay? Come over here, be a bridge.
Like an actual.
No, oh no, we don't do bridges. Turn around, be a bridge, like that. Put your feet farther apart. You're a log.
A log.
Be a log. Come over here. One of you, you're a tree. Feet together. And then we have a runner. And then we would do this with all the teams. So now Rich leaps over, crawls under, dive rolls over, runs around the tree, runs around. Now he goes back, touches the line, and takes the rock's place. Rock gets up and goes this way. Under. Dive roll, around the tree, tag the line, jump over the rock, take the bridge's place. Bridge, turn around. Yes, oh, you guys are smart. You got it? And then everybody goes, and then the tree goes, and the last person back wins. Or no, yeah, the other way around. Holiday variations. You can make almost any game you want with Easter bunnies and Santa Clauses. And you can have Santa Claus tag where they have to do ho, ho, ho and be reindeers. You can make any ones you want. Band-Aid tag. If I tag you, wherever I tag you, you're it, but you have to put a Band-Aid on there and you have to hold it there until you get 2 Band-Aids. Now she's got it in the knee. Now let's say you get somebody in the ankle. This is the best part because now they're running around like this and you're laughing at them. It's so cool because they can never catch you. It's a great game. The everybody's it game. Everybody go like this. If I tag you, haha, you're caught, put your arms up. Now, everybody's it. But now the next person can come along and hit you. Now you put your arms down, ha, you're it again. Got it? Okay, we're all gonna play. Ready? Bumpers here. Oh, help! Get us free! Oh, perfect.
Wait.
Oh, you're it. Arms up. Now get him free.
Okay, I got
Okay, now you're caught again. Okay, good. One of my new favorites. I love this game. This is called baseball. Would you do me a favor and run over to the beam thing and grab me 2 foam cubes? This is a hilarious game. I did this at regional training camp last week with level 9s and 10s, and they played this game for like 15 minutes. They love this game. As soon as we get our baseballs, oh, really, we'll only have 2 teams. We only need 1, but that's okay. Thank you. Let's see. You 4 are on a team. You 4 are on a team. No, you 5 are on a team. We're 5 on a team. We are batting. Come on over. We're batting. As soon as I throw the foam cube, you guys have to get in a huddle as small as you can. Get in a huddle. So I'm going to run, no, stand up straight, but get in. I run around. Every time I get back around, that's 1. Now, while I'm running around getting scores, your team has to get the foam cube, make a line, the foam cube has to start in front, and you have to pass it over, under, yell out.
Out!
Now, then I would stop, and now you throw the foam cube.
To them?
No! Throw it away from them, okay? Ready, let's go. Sergeant, get the cube. You guys run. Under, over, under, out. Throw it. Hey, Rich, run. Hey, get over here. Rich, run over here, Rich. Rich, run around our circle, Rich. Oh, we didn't get a single stinking run. Throw the foam cube. Oh, look at that. Over, under, out, throw it. Okay, and you play till everybody is out. Our kids do this now. Where last time we played this, one of the kids took it and threw it in the viewing area. And the kids run up the stairs and go get it. So they love that game, the baseball game. Relays. If you can make up a relay, a tag game, you can make up a relay. Different locomotor patterns, running, crawling, rolling, front tucking, handstands, whatever you want to do is a relay. Change the transitions. So what you have to do at the end is different. Add obstacles or challenges. So obviously the easiest relays, we would all line up there in 2 teams of 3 or 4, whatever. Run down, touch the line, run back, next person goes. Well, that's boring. Now you can run down, touch the line with your elbow. Forward roll back. Pretty easy, still boring. How about front tucks? You have to do 2 front tucks down. You can do this with bigger kids. 2 front tucks, touch your head, run around in a circle with your head touching the ground, then run back. Too easy. Let's get big blocks like the yellow and spotting blocks and make them all the way across the floor so every team has a block. And now you have to do stuff and split leap over the block, dive roll over the block, then touch the line, then run back. You can play relays forever. Okay? Tons of different relays. I've got time for just a couple more and then we'll do some more in our part 2 session here. Sitting ladder relay. Oh, this is a good one. Everybody get across from a partner and sit feet to feet in a pike. Side by side. We have to make a ladder though. So we need to be like that. Perfect. Move over, move over. So I would have my partner and we'd be sitting here and we'd call numbers. So whoever the coaches would say, I'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd yell 3. So 3s would stand up. You 3s run over the people to the end, go around the outside, and then go over the people and sit back down. And sit down. Boom. Then the next person goes. Then 4 or 5, whatever you want. So that's a really fun one to do. And especially if you make them hop, jump, and do other kinds of crazy stuff. Box relays. That's what I was talking about with the spotting blocks. Rock, bridge, tree, we talked a little bit about. Skills relays. So they do cartwheels down and cartwheels back, and then tag, and then move on. Locomotor races. So this time you're going to do it as a bear walking. Everybody know what bear walking is? Straight arms and legs, kind of in a pike straddle like this. Okay, and you have to go all the way down, and you try that backwards. It's challenging. Group relays. Okay, come on down, we're gonna have a group relay race. This side is one team, that side's the other team. When I say go, hold hands in a circle. When I say go, your entire team has to run down to that end, turn the spin the whole way around in a circle and run back without letting go. Ready, go! Run faster! Spin, spin, and then all the way back, hurry! Good, that's too easy. Turn around, face outwards. Ready, go! Drag their carcass. Spin, and back. Good, and then you can do it linking elbows. You can do linking facing in, linking facing out. Okay, this time when I say go, pick up the smallest person in your group. Run them down to that end. Ready, go! Pick everybody, hey, everybody has to help. Wait, stay down there. Everybody has to help. Oh, now that you're here, pick up the biggest person in your group and run them back. Go! Hurry! Hurry! Okay, good. You've got 2 more people, though. Hurry up. Go, go, go. You've got 2 more people. Everybody helps. Oh, it's close. It's neck and neck. 1 more person. Go, go, go. Oh, they had a quick transition. Quick transition. Wheelbarrows. The only thing I caution about wheelbarrows is when you're doing wheelbarrows, go in a wheelbarrow shape. Make sure that the partners hold them by the knees, not by the ankles. Okay, then they get the soggy back thing. So we go by the knees, and we can do normal wheelbarrow. We can do hopping on our hands. We can do hopping and flinging our arms up as we do it. Yeah, we can do hop and clap in the middle. Clap, clap, clap. Yes. Okay, the better the kids, the harder you can make it. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about team and teamwork games, how to do things as a group. You can use them for any purpose. If you want to build teamwork, well, let's see what it says. We can use them for warm-up, introduce skills, have fun. Hey, make sure your teams are fair. This is very important. If you're going to play teamwork games and play relays or do whatever other kinds, you have to, as a coach, say, ooh, if this team just smoked the other team, then say take the 2 best players and put them on the other team and swap them out for 2 players from the other team. And there's a lot of times when we do relay races, and now I've got a bunch of our gymnasts are here, are ex-gymnasts and coaches and things now, where one relay team will win 3, and then I'll take their best player and say, Heidi, come over here, and I'll put somebody else over there to try to balance the team out. Or we'll say, we'll take the 1 player on every team, and every round they move 1 team left so that it constantly moves. So make sure your teams are fair. Some ideas of team games. The cube game. Okay, so we're going to pick. You 3 are on 1 team. You're in the 3 corner. You 3 are going to be over by the little red tumble track, and you 4 are going to be over in that corner over there. And now we would play this on a floor, on a normal square floor, and we would play a little more fancier, but we would give every team either a hula hoop or a carpet square in their corner. We would put 1 in the middle, and every team gets 2 objects. We usually use foam cubes. Okay, 2, 4, 6, perfect. And we put those in there, and you guys have to back up a little. It's too close to you. Here, I'll tell you what, I'll move it. This is a little odd playing on a rectangle, but we'll make it do. When I say go, the first person on each team is going to go and grab 1 beanbag. You run back, put it with you, then the next person in your team goes. When you get 3 beanbags, you go, us! And you hold your hands up really loud and yell, ready, go! Oh, and by the way, wait. Oh, excuse me, I forgot the other little rule. Did you notice, stop, did you notice there's no more fume cubes? Or no more beanbags? What do you think we should do? Keep playing. Steal 1 from somebody else. Oh, they got it. So they get 1 point. Now put them all back in the middle.
Whose phone is this? Mine. Wondering.
Throw it in the circle. We'll play for it. Ready, go. Hey, you can't have 2 people. They got another one. Okay. And you play until every team gets 3 or 4, whatever. Now, I have played this with 50 kids at a time with 10 groups of 5. With 10 groups around the gym. And the only difference I say is that when you're playing with that many teams, you're not allowed to steal from the teams right beside you to make them run a little bit. And you can play, and the kids like this game. It's one of those things that they'll play for a while. We've done the human variation. So the human variation would go like this. Tiana, come here. We play this with our team kids, and we have big kids versus little kids. We put all the little tiny kids in the middle. Be an egg. Sit down, grab onto your legs. Hold on really tight. And now the big kids have to go and get the eggs. And they actually pick the little kids up, and then you steal little kids. The little kids love this game because the different variation we make in this one is, in the regular game, you're not allowed to guard your beanbags, but in this one, you can guard your eggs. So it comes to a situation like this, where Kelsey and Brianne are on different teams, and they're both trying to steal Tiana. So Kelsey, and they're fighting, and they're like grabbing ankles, and they're yanking her over and roll. Okay, now that's good. Then we play another version where we put the biggest kids in the middle, and the little kids have to go and get them back. But they can't pick them up on their own, so they are going in like groups of 3, and they're rolling the big kids back. It doesn't matter. And the big kids just have to lie there. It's kind of fun. So you can play, it's the human variation. The steal the egg. Okay, steal the bacon. Steal the bacon's a great game. So we've got, here, you 2 are on that team. You're on this team. 5, 5. Perfect. We got even numbers right now. Here's the bacon. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I call your number, you have to run and grab the circle and get it back. You can tell it's a circle because it tells us. And you have to get the circle back to your line. Now, the only little problem is if Brianne comes and tries to steal the circle, let's say I'm against her and she picks it up and I tag her, no points for Brianne. Our team gets a point. If Brianne manages to get, whoa, who is that? And I get it back, Okay, 2 points for our team. That was good. Way to fall for that. That was almost like a straight man there. 3. Oh, 2 points. You got to be tricky. And then you can start playing where you call more than one number. 1 and 4. Oh, got her. Oh, tagged. If you're greedy never gets. You got to be tricky. Then we played other versions. We'll let these guys demonstrate. The football passing version. 5 and 1. And then, oh, got it. But now, and then we do one where you're allowed to throw it. So they'll come out and they'll play it, and then they'll pick it up and throw it before they get tagged and throw it to teammates and stuff like that. So there's all kinds of steal the bacon games. When I lived in California, there was a gym that was down the road about an hour. They used to bring kids, and we would have sleepover parties with team kids and have steal the bacon tournament. It had nothing to do with gymnastics. We wouldn't do any gymnastics the whole night. But we'd come over and have this thing where they had their A team, B team, C team of 6 or 7 kids on each thing, and we'd have this whole ladder of steal the bacon tournaments. It's quite fun, boy. I mean, you can really start sacrificing your body for the team, diving and getting all beat up. Partner tripod. I've got some of my folks. Well, everybody's going to get a partner about your same size. Stormy, go with Danny. Okay, you guys come on out here. We'll demonstrate how to go. Brianne and Moose can do it first.
Brianne and Moose.
Oh, Brianne is Moose. Brianne and Kelsey. Here, go down in here. Kelsey's going to be the bottom person, the hands and knees one. And Brianne is going to kick up on the side, and she's going to balance in a shoulder stand. Ready, go. Oh, she's going to kick up and balance in a shoulder stand. Beautiful. And now once she gets up there, now we're going to say things like straddle, tuck, pike. Whoa, fall down. And then if you fall down, you can either kick back up or switch partners. But then you can get to the point where the kids get up and they can actually turn around in circles with the other person balancing. So everybody try it. Ready? Get a partner. We'll all try it. Kick up round. Here, Tiana, you can come do it on me. Ready? Oh, whoa, sorry. Whoa, I fell. Okay, go. Whoa. Oh, come on, kick up hard. Okay, switch partners.
Come down.
Okay, switch. Ready, go. Now, this is good to help kids learn about pushing out round shoulders. You want to try to do it with your knees farther apart as the base person. Put your knees apart more. Now, if you can get up there, try turning around. Kick up. Oh, you won't break her. Oh, no, you won't. I can do it on her. Kick up. Go. Oh, she's a tough kid. Yes, you can. Kick. Come on, I'll help you. Ready, go. You're making her feel bad. You're making her think like she's weak. Look at that. Good. Okay, we're going to do some other coordination games. Audience can do this too. Everybody hold up one hand. Hold up the thumb on one hand. Come on, audience, let's go. And switch it for your little finger. Switch. 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 Pretty easy, huh? Okay, ready? Other hand. Thumb and switch. 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 Okay, good. Thumb on one hand, little finger on the other, and switch. 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 How are we doing? Switch. I've had coaches that have sat there and gone, what's the big deal? Okay. Got it? Okay. Here's another one. We'll try this one. Oh, this one's really complicated. We won't do that one. So this one is just 7 jumping jacks. 7 jumping jacks. With little kids, I play this other variation because they can't count, and it's quite hilarious, but we don't have enough little kids to make it funny. The 7 jumping jacks that we're going to do go like this. Watch. Apart, together, together, apart, together, together, apart. Good. Everybody stand up. We're going to try it. Okay, come on. I'll do it slow. We'll all do it slow. Ready? Apart, together, together, apart, together, together, apart. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds to practice, and then we're going to have a little contest. Here's another variation. Watch this one. You can all do it with me. Ready? Goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, clap, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, clap, clap. Faster. 1, 2. Ready? Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Good. Now jump up and down. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, easy. Jump side to side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 2, Too easy. Jump front and back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Too easy. Now we're going to try it like this. Front, back, side to side. Front, back, side to side. Come on. Front, back, side, side.
I can't even do it without it.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Well, that went well. So this one is, do what I say as fast as you can. Ready? Sit down. Well, don't be slowest. Slowest person does 2 push-ups. Stand up. Sit down. Line your stomach. Line your back. Stand up. You guys are going too slow. Sit down. Oh, Brianne. Brianne, 2 push-ups. She was slowest. Ready? Stand up. You guys are still going too slow. Ready? Stand up. Now, if you're doing it on a spring floor where the kids can really launch and do seat drops, you'll do that last one and you'll get like 30 of them that'll all be in the midair going, oh no. Simon Says. We are going to play Olympic Simon Says. So, the way Olympic Simon Says works are the slowest 3 people are out, and if you even twitch when I don't say it, you're out. Okay? All right. Are we all ready? The game has begun. First of all, move over here in the middle where you can see, oh, you guys are out. Simon didn't say. Okay, sit down. You guys, man, that wasn't very good. Those guys aren't so good at this game. You must be coaches. Okay. Simon said, sit down. Don't be the slowest. Stand up. Thank you. Bye. You're out. Okay. Simon says, line your stomach. Line your back. Simon says, line your back. Stand up. Simon says, stand up. See, you can tell these guys have played this once or twice with me. They're getting pretty good. We do this at summer camp, and oh, you can do some cool stuff. Here, I can get everybody in the audience out pretty soon, too. Okay, audience, you're all going to play. Okay, ready? So stand up first. Bye, you're out. Oh, if you started standing up, you're out. Simon says, stand up. I'll let you be back in. You're back in. Stand up. Now you're out again. Simon didn't say. All right, Simon says you're back in. Stand up. First of all, anybody that didn't go out already, give yourself a hand. Very good. You're out. Simon says. Simon didn't say. Yeah, see, you can be tricky. Okay, Simon says put your hands up. Do not be the slowest. Simon says put your hands on your head. Now, you have to keep your eyes open, too. You're not allowed to do this eyes closed thing. Simon says put your hands up. You got to be faster. Simon says put your hands on your stomach. Uh-oh. Oh. Limbo. Nothing like a good old-fashioned limbo contest. Donnie's jump rope. Todd's brother, Donnie Gardner, is our boys director, and he has this jump rope, and he goes down on his knees, and I should have brought one, and he swings the rope around and grabs it. And everybody goes in a circle, and as the rope comes around, you jump over it. But if the rope gets tangled on you, then, oh, you're out, or you have to do something. We play it at first where everybody's still in, you do 3 push-ups and you're back in. But then we eliminate, you go to the tumble track, and you have to do jumps until we only have 1 person left. Kind of fun. Some more team games. The ship game. We all play like you're on a boat. So we have the bow is, the bow of the boat is over there. So that's the bow. Ready, bow. Don't be last. So that would make this the stern. Okay, so that's the bow, that's port. Starboard. Now, if we say captain's coming, you have to stop wherever you are and salute, and you're not allowed to smile. Now, whoever the it is, or anybody else that's out, can try to make you smile. Now, they can't touch you, but they can do anything else. Like that was not very hard. Hi. Oh, she's smiling already. Look at these guys, smiling. Look at this. And you can go right up to them and you go, yes, look at. I don't even have to do anything. I must be funny looking. You can go, does your boyfriend look right up your nose in those romantic moments? Oh, she's holding it. She's fighting it. The lips are quivering. Oh, we got her. Okay. And then you could do something and be in. And then there's a whole bunch of other things. Ready? Submarine. Our guys play. You know how to do it. No, that's a shark.
Oh, yeah. Just kidding.
We can't tell the difference between a shark and a submarine. Shark. Captain's daughter. Man overboard.
Oh, yeah. Swim.
And you're swimming. Man the lifeboats. That's the row, row, row your boat. And you have to row, but you have to bounce. Row, and you have to sing. Row, row, row your boat, okay? So there's a bunch of things you can add on. Random games. Elves, giants, wizards. Everybody knows how to play rock, paper, scissors? Okay, good. So let's go back in our teams. So one team, you guys go down there.
Put a T instead of an R, by the way.
Kelsey, go down there so that they know how to play. Okay, now, a wizard or an elf. Heidi's going to show how the three things go. So the first is an elf. So elves go really low and they crouch way down like that. That's an elf. Wizards go middle like this, and giants go like this. Now, a wizard beats an elf, a giant beats a wizard, and an elf beats a giant. Just remember that. So as a team, we're all going to get together and agree on what we're going to do. Wizard.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Hurry up. Elves, wizards, giants. Okay, so now we'd all run into the middle. We all run into the middle, and we get pretty close together. And then on 3, we all make our shape. 1, 2, 3, wizards. Ah, we tied. Okay, so come back. They're gonna do it again, giant. Okay, ready? Okay, go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! Do it again. Giant. Okay. Ready? Right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ah! This isn't how the game normally goes. It's because we all think alike. L. Let's do the L's. L's.
Okay.
Ready? The L's. Okay. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Get him! No! Oh, shoot! That's us. Now, so they had wizards, we had elves. They chase us, and let's say they tag me. Oh, now I'm on their team, and that team's bigger. You get it? So it's like rock, paper, scissors with teams. Okay. Switch. This is a fun game. When I say go, I made this up by accident because I needed a game and I couldn't think of anything. When I say go, you pick up somebody. When I say switch, you put them down, you pick up somebody else. You can never use the same person twice. Ready, go.
Okay.
You don't have a partner. Come here. Ready, jump. Switch.
Heidi!
Get over here. Switch.
Tiana!
Switch.
Goody!
Get over here. Okay. And it's just fun. I don't know why. It just is. Tug of war. Just use straight tug of war. We did this at camp. Elephant rolls.
Oh, this one's.
Heidi and Moose will show you how to do an elephant roll.
You need more than 2. Oh, elephant roll.
Elephant rolls.
Do you need more than 2? Between your legs.
Yeah, lie down on your back. You're facing the wrong way. There you go. Heidi's going to grab Brianne's ankles.
Oh, yeah.
Brianne's going to grab and go. Remember, this is not a spring floor.
No, the elephant's
No, this is right. No, that's a different one. This is an elephant roll. Okay. Ouch. Are you okay? Good. It works better on a spring floor. Trust me on this. Okay. Now, there's another version where we can all go together and we're all going to hold hands. Come on, everybody's going to make one line. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go and reach your right hand back between your legs, and she's going to grab it with her left hand. Your left hand. There you go. Right hand back, grab it with left. Right hand back, grab it with left. Go ahead. So Kelsey puts out right, left, right, left. Now, Tiana's going to roll into a straddle and lie on her back. Roll, roll. Now walk. Everybody walk forward. Walk over. Lie down. Walk over. And now you roll. Now don't let straddle Tiana. Straddle Tiana. Roll. Keep walking. And as the last person, this is a relay, so we'd have more than one team going. Relay now. You're grabbing. Hold. Stop. Wait. Pause. You're holding the wrong hand. Left hand. Right hand back between your legs. Tiana's going to grab it, and you're going to pick her up. Keep walking. Go. 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 And now she picks up Tiana, and they keep going. Okay, so it makes a circle. Okay, stop. And you play it down, and then they have to turn around without stopping. They have to make a curve and go back. Okay, yeah, it's a fun one. Gladiator games. Okay, sit down for a second. These are fun games. We do this probably once or twice a year or so, and we've done it in the summer. At the end of summer camp, we've done it in special occasions, and we set up things like balance beams over the pit and give them a foam pit whapper. Like one of those big fat foam bar pads. And they have to get out on the balance beam and knock each other off. And we have relay races, the Eliminator relay race, where they have big obstacles and they have to run and things and throw foam cubes through hula hoops while they're doing it. I did a birthday party and we did it at Jedi Training Academy. And you can do this, where we actually gave the kids lightsabers. And the final one for them to graduate was a boys' party. They had to graduate. They had to wear a motorcycle helmet, blindfolded, and fight in a circle against one of the instructors who wasn't blindfolded. And all we did was whap them on the head, and they had to hit us with the thing. So they're swinging around. It was great fun for the instructors. The boys loved it though. And after every level, they had to, before they had to start out as a novice or something, then they had to become an apprentice and then a Padawan. Every level they had to stop and do a certain number of push-ups and things, and they had to prove their worthiness. It was just a great 2-hour birthday party. You can do the same kind of thing with gladiator games. Duck, duck, goose. Everybody knows how to play duck, duck, goose, right? Okay, everybody turn to the middle. Kelsey, you're not in the mush pot yet. Okay, Kelsey is it. No, Tiana's it. So Tiana's gonna play normal duck, duck, goose. Ready, go. So now she's gonna make it. Oh, so Tiana's in the mush pot. Now Brianne goes, now that's boring. The kids came up with this other version. So you can go duck and then there's chicken. If you say chicken, it goes the other direction. Okay, so go ahead.
Am I supposed to say chicken?
No, you go duck, duck, goose. But instead of goose, you yell chicken.
Chicken.
And now you go that way. Okay, good. Now that's good. That's still boring though. But now you have two choices. So now what was the other one? Pig is you have to go 2 laps around. 2 laps around. Cow is 2 laps around the other way. And banana, if the chasing person yells banana. So let's say Moose tags Heidi and they're running. They're halfway. If Heidi yells banana, she can cut across the circle and get her. Okay? But Brianne can switch directions. We did this at a team sleepover, a team bonding sleepover about 2 years ago, and they played for like 2 hours. And these are teenage level 9 and 10 kids. What other versions did you guys do?
We did the one where you like could pick whatever and like
you had,
people
like,
would pick like
elephant,
gangster
like,
and they'd go.
around, like,
Oh, that's right. And the other version is that whatever they pick, so if they yell elephant, everybody, you have to chase them and be like an elephant. Or what was like gangster and snake.
Lisa was monkey.
Oh, Lisa. Yeah, and you have to do whatever they yell, you have to do that animal as you're going around or whatever that person is. Bar warm-ups. So for even on bars, we do things like kip races. And most bar practices we do, and our bar warm-up has got kind of short this year because of our schedule, but I would say that most days we do some kind of thing where we do kip races or relay races, or 3-0 kip cast means you start with 3 points, and if you make a kip cast handstand, you get to go down to 2 points. If you miss your handstand, you have to go back up to 1. You can do this with pullovers, back hip circle, undershoot over block. You can change whatever the thing is. If you do it successfully, you get a point off. If you don't unsuccessfully, you get a point on. The idea is to get to 0. Level 4, 5, 6 race. We'll do this with the big kids and say you're in teams of 3. One of you has to do a level 4 routine. One of you has to do a level 5 routine. One of you has to do a level 6 routine. They haven't done level 4 routine, some of them ever in their life. Watching these guys try to do pinwheels. The mill circle is quite funny actually. And then there's shrimp cocktail is just one where we saw how many kip cast handstands one group of our kids, they're called the shrimps, could make in a certain period of time. One of our new ones is we've got this Candyland game I invented on a piece of paper. And it's basically this track around a piece of paper on a little 8x11, a bunch of little squares. And they have to land a tumbling line as a team to move up 1 square. But some of the squares are, if you fall on this one, the whole team has to go back 3 spaces. Or if they make 3 passes in a row, they get to move ahead 4 spaces. And it's just this little snakes and ladders game I made on a piece of paper, and they really kind of think it's fun. We have a foam cube that has numbers on it. 1, 2, 3, which is first tumbling line, second tumbling line, third. Then there's a coach's choice, a gymnast choice, or hardest pass. And they roll the cube and have to do whatever it is. Okay, so You can make games out of anything. And I would say when we do a game, our intensity and how hard we work on floor just goes up. And it's dumb games. It's not exactly like we're winning trips to McDonald's here. I mean, this is playing to race around a Candyland game. Still fun. Vault game, so there's a sticking contest. One that works great with kids trying to learn handsprings is to do how many handsprings can your team do in 3 minutes? And they'll start to run when the next kid's just hitting the board. They'll run and they have to hit the mat and dive out of the way. And we do front tucks, where we'll do the whole team and they have to run into a front tuck in the pit. And it's how many they can do in 1 minute. I think our record is like 45 front tucks made in a minute as a team. And you have to go only one at a time, but they can be punch, land, and the next kid can already be running and punching. So you can make any kind of contest like that. You think 1 minute of front tucks? Yeah, but after 1 minute, they're all sitting there, and they've all done 6 front tucks. If I just went to you, and you do the same thing with kips. How many kips can you guys make as a team in 2 minutes? And you compare against this team. And they'll kill themselves to do the most kips or kip squat-ons or whatever. We do one where a kip is worth 1 point, a squat-on's 2, a straddle-on is 3, and a cast handstand's 5. And you get to count how many points your team makes. In 2 minutes or 2 minutes 30, they can end up doing 10 or 12 kip casts. And if I just said to you, go ahead and do 12 casts, kip casts, how long would it take you to do it, and would your kids like it? It could take half your bar period. Here, we get it done in 2 minutes. And you can do it with any level. So you can do it with pullovers. You can do it with underswings. You can do it with pullover cast, back hip circle, dismount. It's not limited to big kids or to team skills. Beam, just get up and get off. Switch is where everybody gets on a beam, and without getting off the beam, you have to switch places so that this person at the end is at that end and backwards and forth. And they have to figure out how to walk around each other or lift each other up and carry them. Lots of different beam races. There's relays. Queen of the beam. Queen of the beam is where they get on the beam and the last person on beam wins. And they throw them off. And so concentration. And we haven't done this for a while. We've got to try it. But they have to do a beam routine without tumbling, but all the dance, leaves and things. And I get to sit and throw foam cubes at them while they're doing it. Or I can yell at them. And I can come up and be like this when they're doing it. And they have to keep concentrating and do the routine. They do a full turn and get beamed with a foam cube and they have to keep going. It's kind of fun. Floor, time sticks. How many sticks can we make? All in order means everybody has to make a first pass. They have to make first pass without falling. Then if we can, we move on to second pass. If we make that without falling, then third. And they only have a certain length of time. And if they do, they get a prize like I do push-ups, so they don't have to do as many sprints at the end or whatever. Monopoly is the little game I was just choosing. And the choose a pass is kind of the foam cube. A tumbling ladder is where you pair them up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And this person goes against this person. They have to stick a tumbling line or not fall. And if they make it, they get a point, and you do best out of 3. Winner moves on, loser goes into loser land in the loser side bracket, and they keep going, and then they get a chance to come around to the end, and just fun, kind of interesting games. How many times in 20 minutes? How many passes can you make in 20 minutes? Points, how many, for every point, and you get 3 points for a first pass, 2 for a second, whatever. Anything. Parachutes. Oh, we should play the lifeguard game. Should we play lifeguard game? We have the big parachute. Tiana, can you run and grab the big parachute, please? It's by beam. Colors. You can do this with little tiny preschooler kids. Get a big parachute, a middle parachute, and a little parachute. But the big one, they can run around and they can't step on red, for example. Now, the little tiny ones run near the middle where the triangle's small. Bigger kids run at the outside. Or you make one where they can only go red and blue, and they have to go from the red one and jump to the blue one. Or they have to leap over certain colors, like blue or red. So you can do colors. Cube toss, where you put all the cubes in the middle and you toss it and you try to keep the cubes on, or you try to get them all off. Another one I used to play, we don't have 2 parachutes, but we should do this. It's called volleyball, and it's like volleyball, but both teams have a small parachute, and you play with a beach ball, and they have to fling the beach ball over a note, and the other team has to catch it in their parachute and fling it back. So you need 2 parachutes, though. The number race, we'll play that one too. Okay, let's spread the parachute out. You guys are all playing. We need a couple more people to play this one. We need a couple more. Come on, we need a couple more spectators. Okay, everybody sit down in a pike with your feet under the parachute. Okay? I need a big, strong, healthy guy. Come over here, big, strong, healthy guy. And I need a lifeguard. Come here, lifeguard. So now you get to go under the parachute. Now you guys have to fluff the parachute like this. Keep it up, fluff it higher. Now, we have a shark under the parachute. He is going to go around, he is going to find a victim, he is going to grab their ankles and yank them under the parachute. Now, they don't want to be yanked, so they're going to fight and they're going to yell, lifeguard, lifeguard. The lifeguard has to run around and grab onto them and save them.
Can I run through?
No, you can't run through though. Ready, go sharks, go! Oh, she's under, now she's caught, now she's helping pull. Okay, no, get up, she's dead. No, they're both pulling now. Help, lifeguard, get up on your feet, lifeguard. Okay, oh, they saved one. I'll help fluff, okay. I'll fluff some more.
I can't understand where she is.
Oh, okay, and you play like this. Make sure when the kids play, don't let them play in just Leos. They need to wear shorts or pants because you get big old rug burns if you're not careful, especially on this floor. Okay, everybody sit in a pike again. We're going to play a number race. Where'd our shark go? We might want to push those bean bags back out of the way in the hula hoops. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody fluff the parachute. When I yell your number, switch places with the person that's your same number on the other side. This is a race.
We go under or
under. 3. Go under, under, under. Oh, this team was first, so this point has one. Keep fluffing. 5. 1. 4. Whoa. 2. 6. Okay, and you get good warmed up and play, so it's kind of fun. It's another fun parachute game. So, again, you are only limited by you and your athlete's imagination. Let your kids help build games. A lot of our kids have made variations to games, and they're good ones too. So, and that's all I have to tell you about games.